Okay, so this time we may proceed to strategic marketing planning and analysis. Strategic marketing planning and analysis are essential elements of a prosperous marketing strategy, not a prosperous new year. These procedures entail a methodical approach to comprehending the market, no? Recognizing opportunities and challenges, establishing unambiguous objectives, and formulating efficient plans to accomplish organizational goals. The bedrock of strategic marketing planning is rooted in a thorough examination of both the internal and external landscape. Organizations internally analyze their strengths and weaknesses by examining the resources, capabilities, and core competencies. External analysis is the examination of market trends, industry dynamics, and competitive forces. Performing a SWOT analysis, no, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, offers a systematic framework for evaluating and enable firms to pinpoint crucial areas to capitalize on obstacle to tackle. And to give us more details about the topic, let us all welcome our presenter. Go ahead.
Good afternoon. My report is about strategic marketing planning frameworks and environmental scanning SWOT analysis. Push tayo next slide. What is strategic marketing planning? It refers to the process of aligning marketing activities and strategies in order to get desired business goals. What are those business goals? First things first, it's about understanding your business goals, whether it's boosting sales, launching a new product, or becoming a customer favorite. Second, knowing your audience inside out, keeping tabs on competition and understanding the trends that shape your industry. Third, setting those marketing goals, what needs to happen in marketing to make those business dreams a reality. Measurable objectives are name of the game. Okay. Strategic marketing planning is the art and science of making sure everything marketing you make is a step closer to those business goals. Next slide. Marketing development strategy involves, first, market trend analysis. Market trend analysis, what are people buzzing about? What are their needs and preferences? It's understanding the current shape of your industry, adapting your offerings to what's hot, and avoiding the pitfalls of falling out of sync with your audience. Second, product pricing. Product pricing is between value and cost. A strategic pricing strategy takes into what your competitors are pricing, what your customers are willing to pay, and the perceived value of your product. Finding a good spot price where your product is attractive to customers while ensuring your business stays profitable. Next is product distribution. Product distribution is how you will handle the logistics to make that happen. It's about choosing the right channels, either through retails, online platforms, or direct to customer. And the last is the promotional services. Promotional services is how you will going to interact with the potential customers.
Meron kayong mga bago. Ito ma'am, yung mga bagong lang. Ano na lang?
Ano yun, ma'am?
Ano pinagkaiba niya?
Ma'am, I can hear you well.
It's okay, it's done. Na-turn on niya lang ano niya. Go ahead.
Okay. Promotional services is how you will going to interact with your potential customers. This could be through advertising, social media campaigns, and influencer partnerships. In summary, the marketing development strategy is a universal approach to your place in the market. It's understanding the trends that shape your industry, pricing your product just right, ensuring it reaches your customers seamlessly, and living about it in a way with an edible mark. Next slide. These are sequential procedures that involve in formulating a strategic market plan. First, define market goals. Set clear objectives that align with your business vision. Okay. Defining your overreaching market goals. What do you want to achieve? You want increasing sales, expanding market share, or launching a new product? Having a clearly defined goals set the direction for your entire strategy. Second, conduct market research. Gather insights into industry trends and competitors for informed decision making. Gather the pieces of information, conduct comprehensive research to understand the landscape of the industry and what is happening to your industry and what is your competitors up to. Third, identify your target audience. Understand your ideal customers' needs and preferences to tailor your tailor your strategy. So now, number 3. Identify your target audience. Okay. Identify identify who your ideal customers are. What they like, what they need, what places they go to. Number 4, develop a unique value proposition. Craft a compelling narrative that distinguishes your brand in the market. Ibig sabihin nito is what your business set apart, developing a unique value proposition. That's why your product or service is the one that customers should choose. This foundation of your brand identity and a key element in capturing your audience attention. So now, 5th, choose the right marketing channels and tactics. Allocate resources wisely to support your chosen strategies. Okay. Choose the marketing channels and tactics that align with your goals with target audience, whether it's social media, content marketing, traditional advertising, or what are those channels where your audience is most active. Next, create a marketing budget. Allocate resources wisely to support your chosen strategies. Ibig sabihin lang nun is your money matters on how you make the budget. Number 7, develop marketing messages. Craft authentic and resonant messages to communicate your brand effectively. This is about crafting your story. Develop compelling marketing messages that communicate your unique value and proposition and resonate with your audience. The important is to remind the consistent and authentic messages build brand recognition and trust. Number 8, implement the strategy. Put your plan into action, coordinating efforts across teams and channels. This means implement the strategies you have been planned. Kung ano man yung naisip mo na sana ay mag-boom. Ayun. Number 9, measure and analyze the results. Evaluate performance using key metrics to inform future decisions. When we say key metrics, this is the process of what are those marketing methods that you will use. Like regularly measure and analyze the results of your marketing efforts. Look at key performance indicators or KPI to evaluate the success of your campaigns. O kaya naman, data-driven insights guide future decisions and optimizations. Number 10, evaluate and optimize. Continuously assess outcomes and refine your strategy for ongoing success. Evaluate the overall performance of your strategy. Identify what worked well and what could be improved. These insights are also useful to optimize future campaigns and refine your strategic approach. Okay. So, in formulating strategic market plan, start by defining clear goals aligned with your business visions. Conduct through market research to have insights into your industry's trends, competition, identify your target audience needs, preference, then craft a unique value proposition to distinguish your brand. Choose effectively marketing channels and tactics supported by realistic budget allocation. Develop authentic messages can resonate with your audience. Put your plan into action. Next slide. What are primary challenges associated with the implementation of marketing strategies? First, interdependence. The challenge arises because changes or disruption in one aspect can have ripple effect on the entire strategy. Ano pong ibig sabihin nyo kung sakaling may hindi niyo pa nagigets is making sure that adjustments in one area don't throw off the whole strategy, no? Dapat lahat sila on flow, sabay-sabay, walang mawawala, walang maliligaw, para pagdating ng plan ng structure nyo, tuloy-tuloy sila. Second, evolution. Markets evolve, trends, shifts, and consumer prices change. Keeping your strategy nimble and up to date, embracing new technologies, and being ready to adjust yun yung key, adjust is to surviving the ever-changing market ecosystem. Last, separation. A potential disconnect between different departments or components involved in marketing process. This challenge arises when there is a lack of communication or collaboration among teams responsible for a different aspects. This means that everyone should be on the same team. Everyone should be on the same boat. Okay. These challenges highlight the need for a strategy that works well together, that is interdependence, stays adaptable to the change, that is the evolution, and ensures everyone on the same team, that is avoiding separation. Next. What is strategic marketing planning framework? It refers to a conceptual structure or model that provides a systematic approach for understanding and analyzing various aspects of marketing activities inside organization. The advantage, I'm sorry. The advantages of implementing a marketing strategy framework. First, enhancing the comprehensive marketing plan, fostering the expansion and prosperity of organizations. Implementing a marketing strategy framework enriches the overall marketing plan, contributing to the growth and success of organizations. It ensures a thorough and well-coordinated approach and prosperity. Second, maintain team attention and aligning. The framework helps in keeping the team focused and aligned with overreaching goals. It serves as a guiding structure, ensuring everyone is on the same page and working cohesively towards shared objectives. Number 3, the establishment of a centralized repository for housing various templates, instructions, tools, and assets to pertinent to one's marketing plan and which can be readily accessed by all team members. Establishing a centralized repository is like creating a hub for all marketing related resources. It provides a one-stop location, for example, in templates, instructions, tools, assets, and promoting easy accessibility for all team members. Thus, yung streamline nila, nagbo-workflow dire-diretso lang. Ano yun? Next. Sorry. Asa na ulit ako? Number 4, implements officially sanctioned terminology employed by organizations across many platforms such as packaging, social media, newsletters, and other communication channels. The framework ensures the use of officially sanctioned terminology consistently across various platforms, like this standardized language, whether in packaging, social media, newsletters, or other channels reinforce cohesive and professional brand images. Number 5, enables effective communication and facilitates the allocation of tasks and responsibilities among team members while also providing flexibility to reassign individuals to different positions as needed. Ang explanation ko dito is, it facilitates effective communication within the team and streamlines the allocation of tasks and responsibilities. This ensures that everyone understands their roles. To make it short, it's all about the teamwork. Number 6, one benefit clearly establishing expectations is the time-saving aspect to offers. as it's helped to prevent the need for revisions or rectifying mistakes. Clearly establishing expectations through the framework saves time by reducing the need for revisions or corrections. It provides a structured approach, minimizing understandings and errors, ultimately contributing to efficiency and productivity. Okay. In summary, a marketing strategy framework acts as a guide, empowering business with efficient planning, streamlined communication, and cohesive team collaboration. Next slide. Ay. The concept of 7 P's marketing mix. First one, product. The actual good or services that company offers. Ano ba yung binebenta mo? Ano ba yung services na ini-introduce mo sa kanila? Second, price. The cost of the product or the services. Gaano kahalaga or gaano kamura or gaano kamahal yung sineserbisyo mong negosyo or produkto. Third, place, distribution channels, and availability of product and services. Where the product is sold. I mean, saan banda mo binebenta yung produkto mo? Online platform ba or kailangan pa ba mag-walk? Promotion. Strategies used to promote the product or service. How you will share the product to the audience, no? Paano mo i-engage yung iyong serbisyo sa kanila? Paano mo iaabot? People. Customer interactions with staff significantly impact the overall experience. It means who are involved in the production, who are involved in promotion, and who are involved in the distribution of your product. Next, process. The procedures and systems involved in delivering the product or services. How the product is delivered to the customer? Good, good. Maganda ba yung pagkaka-freight mo? Hindi ba nasira? Or di ba na yan sa barko? Hindi ba na nalunod? Or what? Ganun. The last is physical evidence. The tangible elements that reinforce the brand and service quality is how will you prove in your customer's mind that your business exists? Paano mo masabi na yung negosyo mo ay maalala mismo ng tao or katangian man lang na malalaman nila yung produkto na iyong binibenta. Okay. In summary, these additional fees recognize the importance of people, process, and tangible evidence in marketing mix, especially for service-oriented businesses. It ensures approach that goes beyond traditional focus on products and pricing. Okay. Next slide. Next slide is STP framework. The first is segmentation. Involves the division of audience into distinct sections. Segmentation involves dividing the audience into distinct sections based on shared characteristics or behaviors. It recognizes that not all customers are the same, allowing businesses to tailor their marketing strategies to specific segments with similar needs or preferences. Second, targeting. Identifying individuals or groups that are most likely to exhibit need for a product. Targeting is the process of identifying individuals or groups within the segmented audience who are most likely to have the need for the product or services. It involves on the most receptive and relevant audience for more efficient and effective marketing efforts. The last is positioning. Refers to the strategic efforts employed to enhance the attractiveness of a product to the identified target audience. Positioning refers to the strategic efforts employed to enhance the attractiveness of a product or service to the identified target audience. In summary, the STP framework follows a logical sequence. First, understanding and categorizing the audience. Then pinpointing the most relevant subset. And finally, creating a compelling and distinctive image of the product. Okay, next slide. Next is Porter's 5 forces framework. This Poster 5 forces framework developed by Michael Porter is widely used analytical tool in the field of strategic management. This framework is designed to assess the competitive intensity. The first one is supplier power. Power, it refers how much the control and influence the suppliers have over the prices of inputs, such as raw materials, components, or labor provided to the businesses. Example, high supplier power can lead into increased input costs and reduce profit margins for their businesses. Second, I sorry. Second, buyer power. Buyer Buyer power represents the bargaining power of buyers or customers in influencing the prices, terms, and condition of product and services. For example, ito is yung high buyer power can lead to product sensitivity, increase ng demands for quality or services, and reduce profitability for businesses. Next is threat of substitution. Threat of substitution, it examines the likelihood of customers switching to alternative or substitutes if there is a price change, quality, or other factors. Like high threat of substitution can limit the pricing power of business and increase competition from alternatives. Next, threat of new entry. It assesses the ease with which new competitors can enter the market and compete with existing businesses. Having a high threat of new entry can lead into increased competition, lower prices, and potential market share. And potential market share loss for existing businesses. The last one is competitive rivalry. It examines the intensity of competition among existing firms in the industry, like highly competitive rivalry can lead to price wars, increase in marketing expenses, and reduce profitability for businesses. Porter's 5 forces provides a comprehensive framework for analyzing and underlying dynamics of an industry. It helps identify factors influencing profitability and competitiveness. Next slide, please. Pirate Matrix. Pirate Matrix, also known as AARRR, is a framework used to measure and optimize the performance of a startup or online businesses across the different stages of customer life cycle. Each letter in AARRR represents a key metric. The first one is acquisition. It focuses on how users discover and come to your product or service. Excuse me. Key metrics ito is website traffic, app downloads, social media referrals, advertising click-through rates. Second is activation. It measures the initial experience a user has with your product or service and their interaction. Ang key metrics ito is sign-ups, initial product usage, onboarding completion rates. Third, retention. Retention is to track how well you retain users over time and encourage them to come back. Key metrics nito is user engagement, repeat visits, customer rates, and next slide tayo. Next, revenue. Revenue evaluates the monetization aspect of your businesses, assessing how effectively you convert users into sorry. Ay, wala. Okay. Number 4, revenue. It evaluates the monetization aspect of your business, assessing how effectively you convert users into paying customers. The key metrics of this are sales revenue, average transaction value, customer lifetime value, and next, referral. Referral measures the effectiveness of word of mouth marketing and the extent or existing users refer to users. Key metrics ito ay referral rates, customer advocacy, and viral coefficient. The framework is particularly popular in the context of startups and online businesses seeking to optimize their growth strategies. Hmm. Oh. Determining the optimal marketing model for your businesses as a guide. Hmm. Determining the optimal optimal marketing model for your business is selecting the right strategy. Right strategy for a complex game. It requires careful consideration, strategic thinking, and adaptability. Okay. The first is objective of your business. Align the marketing strategy with overreaching goals, whether it's expanding market share, increasing revenue, or building brand awareness. Clearly, to define your business objectives and communicate them into marketing team, ensure that the chosen marketing model contributes directly to achieve these goals. Second, the significance of marketing inside organization framework of your company. Understand where marketing fits within your organization, recognize its role in driving growth, shaping brand perception, and fostering customer relationships. Establish a clear understanding of how marketing aligns with your departments. Cross-functional collaboration is used to amplify the impact of marketing initiatives. Third, the definition and measurement of success in marketing campaigns. Having clear benchmarks guides your marketing model section. Like, ano to? Example, set ng SMART goals. Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound. These SMART goals and integrate analytics tool to measure campaign success against these predetermined metrics. Number 4, the potential and competencies of your marketing department. Assess the skills, expertise, and resources within your marketing department. Your team's capabilities shape the feasibility of your marketing models. This is ang action steps dito ay identify the strengths and areas for improvement within your team. Invest in training or consider partnership to bolster capabilities that align with the chosen marketing model. Number 5, the domains within the organization where marketing plays a crucial role. These recognize the touch points where marketing influences. These recognize the touch points where marketing influences customer interactions and organizational success. Like collaboration between marketing and other departments to ensure cohesive customer experience. Identify and prioritize domains where the marketing can have significant impact. Determining the optimal marketing model involves aligning with your business objectives, understanding the role of marketing within the organization, setting clear success metrics, assessing the capabilities of your marketing team, and recognizing the domains where your marketing plays a crucial role. Next slide. Next slide. What is environmental scanning and SWOT analysis? Environmental scanning is a process that entails an examination and evaluation of the external environment within the organization functions. The SWOT analysis is to evaluate the internal strengths and weaknesses of a business along external opportunities and dangers it faces. Another definition ng environmental scanning, it is the process of systematically gathering, analyzing, and interpreting information about external environment to identify opportunities, threats, and trends that can impact an organization. While in SWOT analysis is a strategic planning tool that evaluates the organization's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. It provides of it provides a comprehensive overview of internal and external factors influencing business performance. Next slide. What distinguishes an environmental scan from SWOT analysis? Sa environmental scanning, it focuses on what's happening outside the company, like trends or technological changes. How often it is constantly and why to spot opportunities and threats in the big picture. While in SWOT analysis, it focuses on inside and outside. Yung pinagkaiba nila. Company strengths ay focuses ng SWOT analysis yung inside and outside, the company strength, weaknesses, opportunity, and threats. How often, occasionally, and why to plan based on what is the company good at and potential challenges. The difference of these two is the focus area. Environmental scanning focuses on the outside world, while SWOT looks inside and out. The scanning is ongoing, while SWOT is done at specific times. At ang view nito is scanning gives the big picture, while SWOT gives a detailed view. Next slide. Utilizing SWOT analysis. Sorry. Utilizing SWOT analysis is a strategic planning tool used to evaluate strengths, weaknesses, and opportunities and threats of organization or a specific project. It involves a comprehensive examination of internal and external factors that can impact success or challenges faced by businesses. Ito yung kanilang mga components. The first one is strength. External factors that give organization a competitive advantage. These are areas where organization excels and has positive impact. Internal factors give an organization a competitive advantage like strong brand, skilled workforce, advanced technology, efficient processes. Second, weaknesses. Internal factors that put an organization at a disadvantages. These are the areas that need improvement and can pose challenges. Example nito, limited resources, outdated technology, inefficient processes, lack of skilled personnel. Third, opportunities. External factors that can be leveraged to benefit the organization. These are favorable conditions or trends in external environment. Another example nito is emerging markets, technological advancements, changing consumer preferences, and new partnerships. Number 4, threats. External factors that pose potential risks or challenges to the organization. These are unfavorable conditions or trends in the external environment. Another example nito is intense competition, economic downturns, regulatory changes, and technological disruptions. Sa SWOT analysis kasi, it is a versatile tool used by businesses, non-profits, and individuals to make informed decisions, develop strategic plans, and navigate the challenges effectively. Next. Utilizing environmental scan. Utilizing an environmental scan involves assessing and understanding various external factors that can impact an organization performance and decision making. The first is the political. It examines the influence of government policies, regulations, and political stability on the business environment. Ang mga kino-consider dito ay changes in legislation, government stability, regulatory framework, and political risk. Second, economic. Focuses on economic conditions and how they affect the businesses, including ano to? Including inflation rates, exchange rates, and overall economic stability. Mga kinokonsidera naman dito ay economic growth, inflation rates, unemployment rates, currency exchange rates, and global economic trends. Third, social. Social considers societal and cultural factors that may impact business operations, including demographics, cultural trends, and consumer behaviors. Ang considerations ulit dito ay demographic shifts, cultural attitudes, social values, lifestyle changes, and consumer preferences. Number 4, technology. Technology evaluates the impact of technological advancements and innovation on industry dynamics and organizational processes. Example nito is technological trends, innovation, automation, digital transformation, and the adoption of new technologies. Number 5, legal. Legal examines the legal framework and the regulations that businesses must comply with, including labor laws, specific regulatory, industry-specific regulations, and intellectual property laws. Example nito is legal requirements, regulatory changes, compliance issues, and other potential legal risks. Number 6, environmental or ethical. It considers the environmental sustainability and ethical consideration in business practices. Ang kinoconsiderate naman dito is environmental impact, sustainability practices, corporate social responsibility, and ethical business practices. In summary, utilizing an environmental scan to stay attuned to external influences, fostering adaptability and informed decision making in changing business landscape. Okay. Next slide. Top 5 reasons why strategic plans fail. The first one, leaders demonstrate their commitment by opting to create a single strategic plan rather than engage in continuous strategic thought. Ang pinakaano nito is yung static thinking. The leaders sticking to a single plan without adapting for changes. Second, facilitators prompt planning process from present to future. Ang explanation ko dito is initiating plans from the current situation without considering the future. Number 3, participants often prioritize the consideration of objectives or goals of our plan, neglecting the necessary attention to the specific strategies and methods required for its successful implementation. Parang ano to parang goals without roadmaps. Pag nagpa-prioritize ka ng goals over sa detailed strategies and methods. Number 4, the inability of teams to reach a consensus is a common occurrence. Parang ano din to team disagreements, lack of team consensus leading to collaboration changes. And the last is organization exhibit a reluctance to adhere their commitments. Parang isa din to sa mga commitment issues. Reluctance to stick to the planned course, causing uncertainty. Ang core idea is para maging success yung strategic plans is turn plans into action. These reasons highlight the importance of not just planning, but also adapting, thinking ahead, detailed strategies, ensuring team alignment, and committing for successful execution of strategic plans. In summary nito, the pitfalls in strategic planning often from a lack of continuous strategic thought, like a backward focused planning process, an imbalance between objectives and strategies, or kaya naman challenges in consensus building and a lack to commitments. Next slide. Ito po yung mga references na ginamit ko, yung book po ni Dr. Abante, tapos ito po yung mga websites, Strategic Marketing Planning, Process Example, 7 Steps to a Strategic Marketing Plan, what is AARR metrics, the 7 Ps, and the environmental scanning. Thank you po.
Mga classmates, good afternoon po. So my topic is all about competitive analysis and positioning strategies and marketing metrics under Module 2. So competitive analysis and positioning strategies, the purpose of this study is to conduct a comprehensive analysis of the competitive landscape and develop effective positioning strategies. The process of competitive analysis entails the examination and evaluation of the strengths and weaknesses exhibited by competitors who are actively functioning within the same market. Positioning strategies are centered around the deliberate efforts of a firm to shape the perception of its products or services within the minds of consumer. So yun po yung sa meaning ng competitive analysis. So we have here 5 steps in doing competitive analysis and positioning strategies. Number 1 is to identify our competitors. So the initial stage involves the identification of both direct and indirect competitors. So we have here direct rivals. Upon having our products and services that we offer, dapat alam po natin kung ano yung what are those companies that offer the same products or services. So in doing so, makikita natin kung sino yung mga direct rivals natin. So they offer the same product. So direct rivals refer to entities who provide comparable items or services to a shared target market. So yung target market niya is the same, the product is the same, or the service is the same. So they can be classified as direct rivals. So while indirect rivals refer to entities who provide distinct products or services, however, address identical client problems or fulfill analogous consumer needs as your own offering. So when we say indirect rivals, there could be different same target market but different products, or the product is or services is distinct with each other. So ayan, yung pangalawa po sa ating step is to analyze our competitor. Upon identifying our competitors, we have to analyze them. So the second phase involves doing an analysis of the strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats, or yung commonly known as SWOT analysis pertaining to your competition. This will facilitate comprehension of their value propositions, target market, differentiation, and messaging. In order to gather and systematize data, a multitude of instruments and methodologies can be employed, including but not limited to the competitors' websites, reviews, social media, polls, interviews, and benchmarking. When doing an analysis of rivals, it is important to direct attention toward their value propositions in order to ascertain the benefits and solutions they provide to their consumer base. Additionally, it is crucial to examine the target market of the company in order to ascertain the demographic characteristics, psychographic profiles, behavioral patterns, and specific requirements of their ideal client base. Yung next natin is to compare our brand. So we have to compare our brand. The subsequent stage entails conducting a comparative analysis of our brand with our competitors, focusing on the identical factors that were examined in the preceding steps. So when we are comparing our brand, we have to know what brand are they offering to the same target market. So malalaman natin, since this is positioning strategies, competitive analysis, we have to analyze the brand that they offer and the distinction between their brand and our brand. So we have to compare the brands. Number 4 step is to define our positioning. So when we are defining our positioning, so we prepare positioning statement. So which is predicated upon the identification and delineation of both areas of indifference and points of parity. So there is a difference between our brand and their brand, and we have to know our positioning in in the market. So syempre meron yung distinction, 'di ba? So kahit same yung product that we offer or the services that we offer, there could be different positioning. So baka mas kilala sila dahil nauna sila sa atin, pero baka meron tayong may offer sa mga market natin na pwedeng magpakilala sa atin as a different one. So the last step natin is to test and refine our positioning. The final stage, which involves conducting tests and making adjustments to your positioning statement in collaboration with your target market and stakeholders. This approach will facilitate the validation of assumptions, acquisition of feedback, and improvement of positioning plan. So if you already have our positioning, we have to modify it. Pwede tayo magkaroon dito ng yung acquisition of feedback. So magtatanong tayo sa mga market. So ano yung respond, yung feedback nila doon sa ino-offer natin. Various research approaches, including surveys, interviews, focus groups, and experiments can be employed to assess and enhance the efficacy of your positioning statement. So, nung sa 4 kasi, gumawa na tayo ng positioning statement, we have to test it test and refine it using the feedbacks that we gather. Okay, so, next is the marketing metrics and performance measurements. When we say marketing metrics, ito yung mga ginagamit natin to measure the performance. So ano nga ba yung marketing metrics? It refers to a measurable indicators that are employed to evaluate the effectiveness and influence of marketing endeavors. These indicators facilitate the assessment of marketing campaign efficacy, enhance resource allocation efficiency, and enable data-informed decision-making for enterprises. Prominent marketing indicators encompass conversion rates, customer acquisition cost, customer lifetime value, click-through rates, and return on investment. So those are examples of marketing metrics that we use in marketing. So meron tayong mga click-through rates, return on investment. Performance measurement entails the systematic monitoring analysis of these measures to comprehend the results of marketing endeavors and implement necessary modification. So when we say performance measurement, it entails the systematic monitoring and analysis of these measures to comprehend the results of marketing endeavors and implement necessary modifications. Okay. Next is the importance of marketing metrics and performance measurement in digital advertising. So commonly kasi we use digital marketing nowadays, 'di ba? So dati kasi they use marketing from person to person, but due to digital improvements, so nagkaroon tayo ng way para mai-advertise natin or magkaroon tayo ng marketing process na mas mapadali, 'di ba? So what is the importance of marketing metrics and performance measurement in digital advertising? Marketing metrics are utilized to evaluate the effectiveness of marketing efforts and provide an indication of their progress towards achieving key performance indicator. So yun, meron tayong ginagamit na key performance indicator in order for us to achieve that. So ginagamitan natin siya ng marketing metrics. So what is key performance indicator? It is a quantifiable measure of performance over time for specific objectives. KPIs provide target for teams to shoot for, milestone to gauge progress, and insights that help people across the organization make better decisions. So KPI is usually used to measure the performance, and syempre hindi lang natapos doon sa measuring, ginagamitan nila to ng other processes para yung nakuha nilang measurement na yon magamit nila for decision making. So here are some examples of marketing metrics utilized. So these are channels that we use the marketing metrics. So sa email marketing, so when we say email marketing, ginagamit natin yung mga emails, 'di ba, to market the service or the product that we offer. So paano natin mini-measure paano natin i-utilize yung marketing metrics sa email marketing? Sa email marketing, we use the email openings, email forwards, and unsubscribes para ma-measure natin yung performance. Okay, sa digital marketing naman, yung click-through rates, ito yung kapag sinabi natin click-through rates, yung mga pindot natin dun sa kunyari nakakita tayo ng mga advertisement, 'di ba? So pinipindot natin siya. So those are click-through rates. So mini-measure din 'yon kung gaano kadalas siya nakiklik ng mga viewers. Then cost per actions, o yung bawat actions nun meron yung cost. 'Di ba? So nagagamit din natin siya to measure the performance. And impressions. Mga impressions sa mga tao. Number 3, social media. So we use the social media to market. But marketing metrics is utilized through the follower count. So ilan yung follower mo, ilan yung impressions or reach nung post mo or yung engagement rate. So, 'di ba madalas to dun sa natin sa Facebook, meron na din 'di ba? So sa mga social medias, yung mga engagement rate na nababase din dun sa pag-views, sa mga views, yung sa gaano kadalas siya na i-play. So yun yung engagement rate. So na-measure natin yung performance nung marketing natin. So kung nag-post ka doon ng isang advertisement, 'di ba? So gaano kalayo yung na-reach niya or ilang person yung nakapag-view nun so social media. Website, sa website naman, we measure the performance of total traffic, bounce rate, new customers, repeat customers, time spent on site, and conversions. Sa number 5, content marketing, blog traffic, quantity of shared content, the number of content downloads, the acquisition of qualified leads. Okay. So, yun yung mga ginagamit nating marketing metrics to measure the performance. Another yung sa video and streaming TV ads. So, when we have TV ads, through videos and streamings, number of impressions generated and overall duration of viewing. So, that's how we measure the performance. So while sa sales naman, sales top response time, sales call volume, and sales core reviews. Ito yung para mga surveys na binibigay natin sa mga ginagamit natin to measure the performance. So gaano ba karami or gaano ba kadalas or ano yung preference ng dun sa sales na meron tayo. Revenue, the objectives is to determine the amount of revenue generated by each channel. So alam naman natin, the more revenue, the higher the performance, di ba? So number 9, search engine optimization or SEO, average ranking of keywords, search volume of keywords, and organic traffic. So ito naman, ginagamit natin to para ma-measure natin ano ba yung currently sa market na mas madalas sinesearch. So nakikita natin yan yung mga words or yung mga people sa mga celebrities, di ba, for example. So nakikita natin sino yung pinaka-viral ngayon, di ba? So dahil sa search engine optimization. So quality score, net promoter score, customer reviews, and monthly recurring income. So kapag sinabi natin quality, we measure the performance of the quality when there is a recurring income. So ibig sabihin kapag nagkaroon ng yung market nagkaroon ng interest dun sa pino-provide mong services or yung ino-offer mo na product. So pwede silang mag-repeat order, di ba? So ibig sabihin the quality is measured through those net promoter score, customer reviews, and monthly recurring income. So marketing metrics and KPI are the most important for digital marketing. So some examples of this is the lead generation. So when we say lead generation, para siyang survey nga na ginagamit natin. What are the preferences or yung interest ng mga target market natin. So lead generation, we use that to to measure or ginagamit din natin siya usually sa decision making. Kaya kailangan natin yung mga responses nila. So inaalam natin yung interest nila, 'di ba? So yung mga leads natin. Next is the return on investment. So alam naman natin ang return on investment, di ba? So it is the measure nung bumalik sa'yo for investing. It is the return for investment, di ba? So ROI. So kapag nag-invest ka, gaano karami yung bumalik sa'yo? So nami-measure natin yan through time. Kapag nakita natin yung investment natin, it grows. So gaano kataas yung kinita ng investment natin. So that's return on investment. So ibig sabihin, it measures the performance also. So impression share, so kapag sinabi naman nating impression share refers to the to the metric used to assess the performance of a brand on a certain channel relative to its full potential audience. So it quantifies the frequency at which a brand's display ad is observed, expressed as a promotion of the total pool of eligible impressions. An augmentation in impression shares can signify that brand exhibits a higher frequency of appearance, hence potentially facilitating a rise in sales. So ito yung parang pag nakita ng viewer yung product natin, 'di ba? So kiniklik nila tapos minsan meron siya mga survey, 'di ba? Nakikita natin na na ganyan. So sa impression share, kina-calculate natin siya para ma-measure natin yung performance niya. Now, paano natin siya kina-calculate? So we have here sa baba, how to calculate impression share. Your impression divided by total eligible impressions. So for example natin, para medyo natin sa Facebook natin, kapag nagpo-post tayo ng profile picture natin, nilalagay natin minsan yung natin, yung viewers natin, mga friends lang dapat. Okay, for example, meron kang 1,000 friends. Pero yung nag-like dun sa my profile mo, nasa lang, for example, nasa 200. 'Di ba? So, parang 20% merong may engagement dun sa may mo, sa may profile mo. So parang ganun yung impression share. So kina-calculate natin siya through ilan ba dapat yung pwedeng makakita nun, ilan yung nag-engage. Parang ganun po. So that's KPI under examples of KPI that we use in digital marketing. So that's all for my report. Thank you so much po.
Okay, so the bedrock of strategic marketing planning is rooted in a thorough examination of both the internal and external landscapes. Organizations internally analyze their strengths and weaknesses by examining their resources, capabilities, and core competencies. External analysis is the examination of market trends, industry dynamics, and competitive forces. Performing a SWOT analysis offers a systematic framework for evaluating and enables firm to pinpoint crucial areas to capitalize on the obstacle to tackle. Upon the completion of the analysis, of course, of the internal and external analysis, the organization can develop their marketing strategy, and this entails establishing explicit and quantifiable marketing objectives that are in line with the overarching corporate goals. Objectives should adhere to the SMART criteria, which mean they should be specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound. Establishing these objectives offers a clear plan for the marketing team and facilitate decision-making during the planning and execution phases. Segmentation, targeting, and positioning are essential elements of strategic marketing planning. Organizations engage in the process of identifying and analyzing various consumer segments, selecting target markets that align with their strategic objectives, and strategically positioning their products or services to cater to the unique requirements of those selected segments. And these techniques guarantees that marketing endeavors are customized to the inclinations and actions of the targeted audience. During the planning phase, it is necessary to create a marketing mix, which is generally known as the 4 Ps, product, pricing, place, and promotion. Organization must make a strategic judgment on product attributes, pricing tactics, distribution methods, and promotional campaigns. An expertly designed marketing mix guarantees uniformity and logical connections in the implementation of the overall strategy. technology is essential to strategic planning and analysis in the field of digital marketing. Organization can acquire value insights and make well-informed discussion or decision by utilizing data analytics, market research tools, and customer relationship management or the CRM systems. Organization must modify their strategy to properly utilize digital platforms which offer new means of reaching and connecting with target consumers. Continuous surveillance and assessment are key components of strategic marketing planning. Organization need to frequently evaluate the effectiveness of their marketing efforts based on predetermined criteria and key performance indicators or the KPIs. And this continuous analysis enables real-time adjustment to be made, ensuring that the strategy stays effective and adaptable to market changes. Moreover, strategic marketing planning is a constantly evolving and repetitive activity. One must possess agility and the capacity to adjust to changing market situations, consumer habits, and competition landscape. Successful businesses understand that strategic plans should not be fixed papers, but rather dynamic frameworks that adapt in response to input, outcomes, and developing patterns. Ultimately, strategic marketing planning and analysis serve as the foundation of successful marketing initiatives by comprehensively analyzing both the internal and external factors, formulating specific objectives, and strategically crafting a well-thought-out marketing mix. Organization can effectively position themselves for success in the market. Adopting digital technologies and sustaining an ongoing feedback loop guarantees that marketing tactics stay up to date and adaptable in the current dynamic corporate landscape. So I think that's it for module number 2.